Ja, nu är vi med.
Nu är det live.
Nej, live är vi inte.
Men det är online så att säga. Ja. UOK som vi kallar det då, roadtrip.
UOK är planerat idag.
Jajamän. Kanske ska hämta någonting.
Vi får se.
Ja.
Vi har lastat upp kärran här. Lastat upp kärran kan vi inte säga.
Bara kopplat på den och så lastat av kapellet.
Vi har kopplat på kärran och ska iväg och titta på någonting och ni får följa med.
Jajamän. Kör.
Bytte kylarvätska idag i den. Den var bara minus 19 och det har faktiskt varit så kallt det senaste här. Det känns som på gränsen. Så idag så har farsan hjälpt mig här och vi har skruvat ner kåporna och tömt ur maskinen och sen fyllt på med nytt. Och varmkört den och sen har vi också gjort prover på det. Så att nu är det i alla fall minus 35 eller minus 36. Det hoppas jag ska funka. Relativt lättskruvad var den.
What's up and welcome to a new episode of TNG. And to start today's video I have 3 good news for you guys. The first, obviously you may notice, I'm talking in English and I'm gonna try to do the YFZ450 content in English just to some R&D and how I feel about it and trying to reach out to our bigger audience. So that's the first news for you guys. The second news is I sold the combo today. It is gone. It is sold. It has moved on with its new owner for new adventures. And I'm quite happy about that. Feels good. My plan is moving forward. It's putting money in my pocket. So now I can go out and looking for a new car so I can replace the Vectra and get rid of that car. The third good news I'm going to share with you guys is behind me. I have 3 boxes for the YFZ450 and it's filled with goodies. So we're going to jump into that. But before we do that, let me do a proper presentation of the YFZ450 with a walk around and some information about it. I just want to say that English is not my native language, so there are gonna be some hiccups here and there, but you guys have to bear with me with this one. As you noticed. So this is a 2008 year model. And that is a good thing because I don't need to think about the problem that the 04, 05 and 06 had with oil starvation. I think it's on the wrist pin for the piston, but I'm not sure. But there is a mod that you can do on earlier modules to get rid of that problem. But since this is an 08, I don't really have to care about that. So that is really good. Also, 08, so it's still a carburetor, which I think it's a very good thing because carburetor is very easy to work on. They are easy to take care of. You can easily adjust it by changing all the jets and to clean it. So for me, that's a good thing. I didn't really want a fuel injection because I'm not familiar with that, but carburetors, I have worked a little bit on carburetors before, so I think I can handle that. So for me, at least, that is a good thing. And power-wise, I mean, fuel injection is better than carburetor, but for my riding level, and this being my first quad ever, I don't really care about the performance increase that you get with fuel injection. So to wrap everything up, carburetor is a good thing. One bad thing that I don't like about the quad is that there is no hour meter on the quad, and the previous owner had 0 idea about how many hours is put on the machine. So I have to judge that, how the condition of everything is, how it feels, how it looks. But yeah, I have no clue how many hours is on the in this machine in total. But I think that, she's in kind of good condition. So I don't think that there is too many hours on her at least, but I can never know. That's a bad thing. The front end feels good. I haven't found any play at all. And everything is just tight and nice. And also I think that it has been quite newly greased because everything just
feels smooth and good and tight. No issues there at all. Suspension wise, it feels kind of soft, but that can also, it can be that the suspension may be fatigued, but it can also be that the suspension is set up for a lighter driver or rider. I'm a heavy guy, so maybe the suspension need to be adjusted for my weight and also for my, let's say, driving level. So, but I mean, it feels all right, but it's not perfect. That's the front end. What do we have next? Cold start, no problem at all. Just put her on the choke. She fires right up, and that feels good for me. Warm start, no problem as well. I'm just checking my notes so I don't forget anything. The funny thing is when I wrote the notes, it is both in Swedish and in English, so I don't know what I'm doing there. Next note, she is not leaking. No oil, no coolant. She is tight and holds all the liquids, which I feel is just incredible. That's nice. I mean, it's an 08. She's starting to get a little bit old, but she still is tight and hold every fluid inside of her, which is, I like that. I like that. Now on to the bad things, right? Because we have some bad things on the quad. The first, obviously, I think you guys have seen it. The left rear tire is almost completely bald, as you can see here. Maybe they got a puncture or something or damaged the tire. They decided just to change one tire and not both. So yeah, tires aren't that expensive though. So, but it's still, you know, it's still negative. So yeah. Moving on with more bad stuff I found on the quad. The hubs on the rear axle for the sprocket and for the disc brake is completely shut. Massive play in them. They are seconds away from brake and just spin on the axle. So both those hubs need to be replaced ASAP before I go ride it. We are getting to the bottom. We are getting close to the bottom of the list. There is some more things to talk about, and that is the steering stem. I have found a tiny play in there. I don't think it's necessary to pay attention to it immediately and fix that, but for sure that is something I have to fix in the future. Next thing on the list is the clutch leveler, and I found out when I test rided it, it's a really hard pull to pull the clutch lever. You are not supposed to apply that amount of force, so I have to look at that. I think it's a very simple fix. I'm really hoping it is. So I don't know what happened, but you can see that the metal shell or metal ending or the crimp metal, it got some damage on right here. I hope I can show you guys. I need to twist. It's kind of dented there, so maybe that is something to do with it. And also, I told you the inner sleeve here has come loose. So I just think that I need to replace the clutch cable. The seat has seen better days. It is cracked right here. So that is not good. And the other side as well. We have a big crack right here and a split here. So yeah, I think it needs to be replaced. Overall, I think she is in an okay shape. It could be better, could be definitely worse. And yeah, talk about these front tires. I know that there is a discussion about this, that turning your wheels 180. I don't remember exactly why you do this. If I'm going to try to remember, I think it's about getting better traction in corners, but don't take my word for it. But yeah, I don't like it. And again, for my riding level, I don't think that this is necessary. So yeah, I will swap the tires around. So they are in the right direction, for me at least. Yeah, moving on. I don't know if this is the original plastic. I'm hoping it is, because the plastic is in good shape. I haven't found any cracks, split or tears. You can see back here we have some typical stress marks, but yeah, that's what it is. It's an old plastic kit, so don't really mind about that. As long as it is looking good and not cracked, I'm happy. One more thing, if you take a look here, can you see, I think I can capture it. Do you see the difference between the cylinder head and the cylinder? There is a very big difference in like the texture and also the color. So I think that the head
was replaced and not the cylinder. So maybe something happened in here. But yeah, the previous owner didn't have any clues why it was that way. So I can only guess. I think that the steering may be raised a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. Don't know if this is OEM, but I have some research to do, guys. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I hope you guys like the walk around and the presentation. And yeah, we got some stuff to do, but now we have 3 boxes that waits for us. Box number 1. I got myself some used parts from eBay. New hubs. These were described as in good condition, so I'm really hoping they are. We will find out that sooner or later, don't we? And as a bonus, I got an extra brake disc. That's nice. That's box number 1. Let's open box number 2. Box number 2. I know that we have some nice parts in here. Oh yeah. We got ourselves. I have already opened the package, so I can't bear myself. I just gotta do it. We got a case saver from Up Racing. I'm very happy to try this out and see. Hopefully I never have to use it, but just in case, use a case saver. Also, I got the Up Racing FCS, or front chain slider, around the rear swing arm. We get ourselves a COSO hour and RPM meter, so I can keep track of the hours I put in the machine. And the RPM is a cool feature, so it will be fun to install that. We have new cables. I think this is for no, this is for the clutch. Yeah, a new clutch cable. We have a new throttle cable as well. Both of these cables are +2 inches because that's what's available. And all right, yeah, this is not for the quad. This is parts for my Volvo. So that's box number 2. The first no box part is a new rear tire. I found this online on a Swedish website for a crazy good deal. This was dirt cheap. It is quite old, but the price I paid, I'm not gonna complain. It's better than the one I have. Where is the mark? Yeah, right there. Oof, we're not gonna talk about that, right? This is made the 21st week of 2010. That's how old this is. Yeah, it kind of looked like a rotary, right? So maybe after I install this on my quad will go prop, 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 prop. You can dream, right? You can dream. The third box is a big one. This is the one I'm so stoked for. We have it's a lot of parts in here. We got some straps. We got, how did I pack this? I think we got some protection or skid plates for the A-arm. I like this Q-Max logo, it's so nice. Obviously both sides. This is the other side, Q-Max as well. We have, oh yeah, let's just pull everything out, right? Get rid of the box. Oops. I think you guys know what this is if you're into quad, but this is Q-Max all aluminum Nerf bars for the YFZ450, and just look at these things, huh? Look at these nice welds. It looks kind of good. Well, it looks good. I like a full heel cover. That's just very nice to have. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. We got some goodies. We got a bag here with some brackets, some screws, nuts and washer. I think this is for the skid plates. I got 0 instruction with these parts. So yeah. Here we have a new bull bar. This is also from Q-Max. I just gonna rip this bubble wrap.
Q-Max bull bar. I like their logo, it's so nice, Q-Max, I really like it. That would be nice. We got, here we have a new fuel cap. I wasn't in need of a new one, but yeah, when I saw the price for these parts, this is also Q-Max blue, you know, matching the Yamaha color. I got the venting in there as well, with a hose and a blue cap on that as well. Very nice. We have, this is some brackets, which I know is for the Nerf bars. We should have one more bag right here. This is the mounting kit or the hardware with washers and I don't know what you call this fat one, but let's say it's the fat washer. This is for the Nerf bars. It's also for the Nerf bars. That's for the Nerf bar, and yeah. And this is the other side. Just look at that. Nice big welds. No oxidation as I can see. This is just, I don't know if Q-Max is a good brand or not, but it was very hard to find information about Q-Max. I found some threads about it, and everything I found about this is it's good quality, good fitment. And yeah, the price on these, it felt like a robbery when I checked out, but yeah, we're gonna talk about that. The Nerf bars, the bull bar, the A-arm skid plates, the fuel cap, and the red tires, all of that comes from JIAB shop in Sweden, and they already had a very good price on these parts. On top of that, they have a sale on 50% off, so everything from the big box, that was $260. That is a good deal. So I have checked these parts out, and I think the quality is there, it is good. If the fitment is equally good as the quality on these parts, I'm gonna be a happy guy because that's a good deal. I'm really excited to start working on the bike and to, you know, piece by piece, putting it on there, you know, see the transformation getting from the boring stock version, and it will become much more nice and with this more aggressive, more protection. One last walk around before the big transition. Oh, what was that? Can you hear it? I think that the quad is whispering to me. Can you guys hear it? Yeah, she's whispering for sure. Upgrade me. I need stuff that makes me go vroom vroom. I need high quality performance parts. I need to look good in front of the camera. Do you also hear it, guys? I'm hearing it. I think she's talking to me. Definitely. I gotta show you guys something. I have to interrupt the start here after transition because I found something really cool. At least I think. If it is what I think it is really cool. If we look here, if we look at the bull bar here, we can find, can you see that? It's stamped. That is the production year of this part and month. This is actually made the same year and month I was born, so I'm not sure that it's true. It's kind of cool, and you can say it was meant to be. Let's see how the fitment is. So let's see how this fits. I mean, not terrible. Let's see if we can. Maybe if we can just tweak the brackets a little bit, maybe I can get these to fit. Nope. I mean, for the price I paid, I'm not gonna say this is bad. If it's very cheap, you gotta expect to do some modifications, right? So this is not a deal breaker for me. I think the only thing I really need is longer bolts. Is it even close? Yeah, it is actually really close. So just a little tweak on there. All right, time to bring out my secret weapon. I have my stash of bolts and washers from a Volvo engine, and you can always find something in here that fits. In my box of goodies, I managed to find 2 nice M8 bolts. They are a little bit on the longer side, but it's an open back, so no problems. I only managed to find one more bolt in my box in a size that is good enough. So I will have to put that on my shopping list. Until then, boom, there you have it. The bull bar is installed. Yeah, that is a nice upgrade. First upgrade done, and yeah, she's sturdy. And there you have it, skid plates for the A-arms. Sneak peek. It's getting quite late, and it's time for me to go and catch some sleep. I did find some bad things on the right side that I can show you guys here.
The 34, I've explained this to.
So I will have to buy some threading tools to fix that, and hopefully I can save the threads. Quite good progress today. Bull bar is on, skid plates for both the A-arm's arm, and you saw the sneak peek. I have fitted the Nerf bars on one side just to, you know, figure out how it's supposed to be mounted, where every bolt goes and every washer and stuff like that, and I'm very happy with that side. Also, I put the straps in and wrapped them in the Nerf bar, and I'm very happy with that. So yeah, tomorrow I will show you how I did it, and you will see the other side. Now I gotta go and catch some sleep. See you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is the next day, and today we are gonna continue with the Nerf bars. Yesterday you got a little sneak peek, and yeah, this side looks a bit empty. So we're gonna start by the bench, and we're gonna prepare the Nerf bar. So a good thing to do before installing the Nerf bars is to put in the straps, because that can be a little bit pain in the ass when the Nerf bars is installed on the bike. So just gotta figure out in what direction I want to put this. Yeah, that is correct. I noticed that it is not equal length between them, so I'm doing this, and I can see that this is shorter than this one. You can see the difference. So if I remember correctly from yesterday, the short one I want to have facing the front and the long one facing the rear, so to say, and that's gonna give me a nice pattern when I'm done. So yeah, let's do this. So you want to come from the upper side and go through the locking mechanic here. So you come underneath, turn around, you go up in the middle slot here and through the top one again, just like an old helmet strap, and that is nice and secure. So now we're gonna do the rest of them. There we have it. The straps is in, so now you just stay down. Straps is done. Now we're just gonna adjust where we want to have everything and tighten it up a little bit. I think you want a little bit of slack. You don't want it stretched completely. Something like that. That feels kind of nice. Now we're going to prepare the quad to install this. Next is this one. We're gonna remove that, like so. The fender is free. Last two bolts is this one, and we also have one underneath. So we're gonna loosen this. That. Oh, my camera. Well, this was not good planning. There you have it, the foot peg and the heel guard removed. Now it's time for the new parts. Starting out with this bracket with the hole in it, and we can also see it's stamped with an L, so this is left. Get the thread starting, walk it in, easy. It is the same on this side as the other side. The threads are a little bit damaged, so I need to get the threading tool to repair the threads and to try and save as much as possible. So I'm not gonna torque these down fully, I'm just gonna snug them up, and there is your first bracket. When I tried to do a test fit with the Nerf bars, I found out that this location was the best for this one, so I'm gonna use that location right there. So again, break it loose. Switching to faster tools, like so. Now we're gonna use a longer bolt that comes with the kits, and also this thick piece of, let's say, thick washer. So you take the bracket, put the screw on, that on the back, and straight into here. I'm not gonna tighten this now, I'm just gonna hand tied it so it's flexible and can move, and now we can get our Nerf bars. Strange, I didn't have this problem yesterday. We're gonna remove. Something was just binding. Putting this back. Nice. Then we have this long bolt washer knotter here, and it's supposed to go in this hole here, so the bracket and the pipe itself should line up with the Nerf bar. So you just line up the holes in there like so, put the bolt through, washer nut in place, leave it tight. We got an M6 and it's supposed to go in this hole right here. That's a tight hole. Line it up, and it's supposed to line up with the bracket back here. It will do that eventually. But then now we just gotta go through everything, tighten everything down, and our Nerf bars is installed. That's awesome. Nerf bar installed. Not fully, I have not tightened anything down fully yet, since you know I gotta take these apart to repair that. I gotta put maybe some Loctite and anti-seize on the threads, and this is not clamped down. So, but yeah, there it is. Everything fits, everything is good, and I'm very stoked and happy about this. Straps looking kind of nice. Maybe too loose, I don't know. I wouldn't mind going blue straps, honestly. I think that would fit. Oh, we have, yeah, one more thing. We gotta check this out. I didn't get the cap on correctly, but now that's right. Now it's on fully. Matches the blue, kinda nice. Nice aesthetic upgrade, I like it. Like the little venting pipe and the hat. Looking good, feels good. Oh yeah. You can rest your feet here when you're just going from places to places. Yeah. I like these upgrades, for sure. I will have some adjustments to do on the Nerf bars to get the position right, but yeah, I'm feeling very happy about this. This was a nice motivation video to do, to get all the new shiny parts on here. Makes me happy, makes me want to do more, makes me want to go out and ride even more, try this out. I can see that the bull bar is kind of tweaked, so maybe I can work a little bit on that to get a little bit more straighter. Yeah. Time to wrap up this video, guys. Thank you for, no, what do you say? You say like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Take care. See you in the next one. Shadow.